सिक्वेंस करावा है. ओ गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णुः गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुः साक्षात् परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः. तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः. रामाय रामभद्राय रामचन्द्राय वेधसे रघुनाथाय नाथाय सीताया पतये नमः. सीताया पतये नमः. सीताया पतये नमः. We are in Gandharva Stuti. Remember, you all must know that there was a Rakshasa by the name of Kabandha, and who had his head in the tummy, and his arms were long and no legs. He couldn't move anywhere, and only by stretching his hands out he used to catch his prey. And one day he had caught Ram and Lakshman, and he said, "I'm going." And at that time, somehow they got free, and Ramchandraji with his arrows first cut his arms and then eventually killed him. And when he killed him, out of that Kabandha, the soul that was in the Kabandha, that was actually a Gandharva soul. So souls are present all the way. From all the 14 lokas, you will find souls. Brahmaji is the total soul. It depends where you find yourself. So this is a Gandharva soul. Gandharva Loka is the plane of musicians, and he was singing the glory and of Sri Ram, that thank you for having delivered me. Only you could have done it. Nobody else could have would have been successful in it. And now he says, इदमेव सदा मे स्यात् मानसे रघुनंदन सर्वज्ञ शंकर साक्षात् पार्वत्या सहित सदा. Now he is asking for, after having, look at the art. If you want something from someone, first you must sing the praise of that person. That is what we do in puja also. When we do puja, we chant the 108 names. We are singing the glory of the Lord. And after that, similarly, when we say Rudram, today we went to chant Rudram at the Sai temple. So Rudram is God, Lord, you are this, you are the whole universe, you are the good, bad, ugly, everything you are. And now, Chamakam, give me this, give me that, give me this, give me that. Let that be mine, let that be mine. So similarly, Gandharva here has sung the praise of the Lord. You saw that in the last two classes. And now he says, it is my earnest prayer that this visible form of yours, holding a bow and arrow and dark complexioned, adorned with matted locks of hair and clothes made of fresh birch, of a youthful body, and going in search of Sita, accompanied by Lakshman, O Raghunandana Shri Ram, such a form is described above, should always reside in my heart. Last time I already covered this, but why is he saying that? Think, if you remember from last class. Why is he saying that? Or you also, when we go to Badrinath, or when we go to Kedarnath, or we go to Kailash, that picture etches into our mind. Why? Why that? Why not the absolute reality? Why not the absolute reality?
absolute is without form and attitude. Life.
Huh?
Attitude.
You agree? What he says? You can cancel him. You can override him.
Mind always go outside.
Mind always, mind can bahiranga sadhana, antaranga sadhana. Mind can go both ways. Depends upon how you have programmed it. If he goes out, what happens to the mind?
Worldly goes to worldly.
It gets attached. And when it gets attached, it becomes complicated, loses the plot. But when it goes within, very difficult, isn't it? The only thing we know when we go within is go to sleep. But in sadhana, very difficult. When you have children, you got grandchildren, you got health issues, you got bills to pay, you got loan to be cleared, you got retirement coming, you got business becoming too much, and I lost all my hair now. Huh? So, when all these challenges are there in the world, how you are going to go within antaranga sadhana? How is it going to happen when we have not systematically cultivated a mind which is withdrawn from the world in spite of living in the world? We have not done that. I'm not saying you have, I have not done that. Maybe you have. That's why I keep going to Kailash. बाहर जाना है तो कैलाश जाओ, बाहर जाना है तो बद्रीनाथ जाओ, बाहर जाना है तो ओमकारेश्वर महाकालेश्वर जाओ. See? So here, and how long can you sit in the absolute? What he said is correct. That it is without name and form, so I cannot interact with the absolute truth. Even though it is me, it is not other than the self that I am. It has got no qualities, it has got no attribute, it has got no beginning, it has got no end. How do I communicate? How do our mind only knows how to, it works in duality in general, because whenever there is unity, it vanishes. So in duality, because when we are in any of the lokas, we will be in duality. So what should we choose? You choose such a thing which is representing that infinite absolute reality. And who's that? Here it says, Sarvajna Shankara Sakshat Parvatya Sahita Sada. Here that the one on whom even Shankar and Parvati are always meditating upon, that form, O Lord, let it be etched into my heart and mind. So if we have to program our mind, program it with some Lord's image. Nothing wrong. Because who is Lord? Who knows what his essential nature is. If you are merged into the Lord, then whatever his knowledge is there is your knowledge also. But you will not be there anymore as an individual. So here he says, such a form should always reside in my heart. The Lord Shiva along with Parvati always concentrate upon and meditate upon this divine majestic form, and they keep Lord Shiva keeps chanting the mantra Ram, 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 Ram. If you have never taken the Lord Ram's name, then make sure you go and die in Kashi. Because when you die, he will come and phukofy Ram mantra in your ears. That's why people go there. Ki Ramchandra, Shankar Bhagwan, the Rudra Roop, he will come and he will chant the Ram Nam mantra and give liberation to that soul, liberate that soul. When the name is coming from the Lord Shiva himself, then see, these people who go to Kashi, how much faith they must be having, how much conviction they must be having, that they leave everything in dilapidated conditions. If you have seen, now it's all, lot of places are broken now, new places have been built, but dilapidated conditions. They come there towards the end of their life. Why? Because the conviction is there that Kashi is a moksha kshetra. Even if I had done all wrongs in my life, but if I die there, Lord Shiva will rescue me. He will liberate me. अभी मैं गया था Sydney, one of my classmates, he's dying. He's now in palliative care. He's not conscious. So he says, he's got cancer of the liver. So he says, Swami ji, बहुत दर्द हो रहा है, ये हो रहा है, कुछ चमत्कार करो. Please touch here so that the pain goes away. It will go away, it will come to me. Why should I touch? Last time I touched your head became okay. I started getting headache. नहीं मैं मेरे को बताओ कुछ मैं how do I get, I can't stop thinking. Only if I can get a few more days with my children and my grandchildren. I said, you have the days, but none of your children are here with you. None of the grandchildren are with you. They are busy with their jobs and they are busy with their whatever they are doing. So even if you have extra, right now you have that extra day, but nobody is there, only you and your wife. Then what do? I say chant Ram Naam. नहीं होता है, डिस्टर्ब करता है. फिर थोड़ा समझाया किया. Then he was walking Ram Ram Ram, but no energy. And very quickly he will go into sleep. Then ठीक है. तो Ram Ram mantra, Ram Naam is the Tarak mantra. Even though we say Trembakam yajamahe sugandhim pushtivardhanam urvarukamiva bandhanat mrityor mukshiyam amritat. But that is not, that maybe it gives you immortality, but Tarak mantra is Ram Naam. Which is synonymous with equivalent to Brahma. So he is Gandharva is very clear that Ram Naam is equal to Brahman. Yamraj was very clear that Om is equal to Brahman. There no Ram Naam was given, isn't it? And Yamraj, even though he is locked into position as the what do you call? The Lord of Death, because that is what he wanted. He didn't want liberation, but he has the knowledge. Similarly, Surya Devata, he has the knowledge. He only gave all the knowledge to Hanumanji, but he is locked into position. So choose wisely whom you want to be one with, and in the right manner. There's nothing wrong with Surya, there's nothing wrong with Yamraj, there's nothing wrong with, what did I say? Hanuman and who else, any of these gods. But you have to understand that they know that they are the absolute one. They are not living in misery in the relative. They are living in the relative, doing the job of the absolute. That Hanumanji is clear, Ramchandraji is clear, Krishna is clear, everyone is clear. Now after this, if this knowledge has come merely by the touch of arrow of Ram, now this Gandharva knows all the knowledge. There is nothing lacking in him, but he'll continue to be Gandharva. You see? Rishis, Vashisht, all the Rishis, they know what the truth is, but they continue to be the Rishis. They don't liberate. Why? Because they asked for a particular job description. So do you want a job description or you want to be a jobless fellow? If you are jobless, then liberation. Or if you are with a job, then also if you program your mind in the right manner, then also one can be living free. And in this way, while doing so, he always remains intoxicated with devotion and contented in his mind and heart due to supreme eternal bliss, etc. Hence, the Lord of Janki, you are verily the Paramatma, the Supreme Soul himself. So, he had done, as a Kabanda, he had done so many sins. He has eaten rishis, he has done so many wrong things. Innocent animals he has killed and made them his food. But the moment Ramchandraji or his arrow touches him, a complete transformation comes. You know. Here they go. This is what must happen in a satsang. This is what must happen with a chanting of the bhajan. This is what must happen with chanting of the name of the Lord. But we do it mechanically and lose the plot. Because that Om, that Ram Nam, is the arrow, is the word which represents Ram and Ram Nam as not separate. Om and the absolute are not separate, and the creation, they are not separate, they are one and the same. But how much do you believe? How much are you convinced about that? That is where the buck stops with you. Buck doesn't stop with the Ram Nam. Buck stops with you. What is your attitude? What is your disposition? How much is your faith? How much is your conviction? How much is your bhav? How much is your surrender when you are chanting that bhajan, any of the mantras of the Lord? Sarve te mayaya mudhaha tvam na jananti tattvataha namaste rama bhadraya vedhase paramatmane ayodhyadhipate tubhyam namah saumitri sevita trahi trahi jagannatha mamaya navrunotu te. Your actual, real, essential, truthful nature form is not known or comprehended by all because they are enchanted. So anyone who is living, who is not ready, why we are not able to see the actual form? And what is that actual form? Formless form is the actual form. Why are we not able to see it? Because we are too distracted, we are too we are not settled within ourselves. Our mind is not settled within itself. It's continuously seeking some engagement through the five senses in the outside world. When the outside world stops, then he starts within the inside world in the dream. There also he keeps imagining. But he is never able to see take the Lord's name, see the Lord's form, Shabdanu with Savikalpa Samadhi, Drishyanu with Savikalpa Samadhi, in the light of scriptures. Not how you like it, in the light of scriptures. Then, फिर तो कुछ मजा है. Every time you think of him, you get absorbed. O Sri Ram, and why is that? Because of the Maya, Maya, that hypnotic power, that Shakti, that potentiality of the Lord. So what is that Maya? That Maya is the total potentiality. And what is your mind? It is individual potentiality. See? So can you train the mind? Can you train the mind? I'm asking. No. Simple question पूछा तो that's why I don't want Zoom. Disappoint me every time. Why mind can't be controlled? Because its nature is manifestation and unmanifestation. For some time you can control it through dharana, dhyan, samadhi. But samadhi breaks. Dhyan breaks. Dharana breaks. Then how can you go beyond the mind and control the mind? Is there a way? Because if mind is the individual potentiality and Maya is the total potentiality, how do you control? By invoking their husband. मायापति को याद करना पड़ेगा. So you must practice sorting out the mind. You must practice consciously, knowingly. We should not engage in the sensory indulgences. But after having, now the world is not disturbing you for some time. When it is not disturbing, then what do? Then you remember the Ishvara, because only Ishvara has the Shakti, the Prakriti, the total potentiality under his control. And how does he control? By not interfering. How does he control? By being the Sakshi. Understand? Then what do you have to do? Remain Sakshi. Or if you remember the Lord, and you will see that Lord never loses his balance under any circumstances in life. You take Ramchandraji, you take Krishna, these are the two main ones. All other are incomplete. But we may not understand them. Ram is closest to being a human being. Krishna is a human being, but an extraordinary human being. So emulate those two. And you go through their whole life, know where they get agitated, know where they get reactive, know where they become cheesed off, know where, everywhere, every response in their life is coming from integrity. It's not coming from desire. None, not one, including Krishna's coming out of his mouth that now I have rescued these, how many? 16,000 princesses. And they say, now you have rescued us, so now where will we go? We want you to marry us. He marries. Never one thought in his mind, how will I handle them? That is response. Coming from from within, where you know your potentiality is infinite. Only circumstances in life make that potentiality express itself. Otherwise कोई ज़रूरत ही नहीं है. Isn't it? Until you don't sit in the car, your potentiality to express as a driver will not express. घर में बैठे हैं, I am driving a car. That is foolish. They'll put you in asylum. So every experience in life is invoking your potentiality. Now that potentiality is expressing as a reaction, or it is expressing as an integrated response, where your mind is completely surrendered to the higher, or you are being a Sakshi, you are completely uninvolved, and from that uninvolvement, knowing that everything is nothing but that one infinite reality, and that reality's potentiality then expresses as the right. It happens. You're not making a choice. I'm going to say this. Should I say this? Maybe I should not say this. Nothing. See, this is called maturity. This is called wisdom. And if we are moving in the direction, if we are studying, coming to satsangs, we are moving, studying scriptures, we are taking Ram Nam, this must happen. That every day we must be expressing more potential. Our potential is only extra weight. मोटू खा के potential बढ़ा रहे हैं क्या? Before Kailash I was 76 kg, after Kailash I am 80 kg. Potential expressed. No, that is not the one. How I have just explained, that's how it should happen. See? O Jagannath, the Lord of the universe, Jagannatha, Trahi Trahi Jagannatha, Mam Maya na vrunotute, na avrunotute, Trahi. So he says, Jagat is the world, Natha is the Lord of the world. So Sri Ram is the Lord of the world. O Jagannatha, save me, save, Trahi Trahi, save me, save me. And from what? Let your Maya not cast its spell or shadow on me. Last week, whenever that last class was, I gave you the example of Narad Muni coming under the spell of Maya. And what was the Maya? He didn't come under the spell of Maya. He is well educated in all the knowledges, and when familiarity is there, I got free entry into Vaikuntha. Anytime I can go. Narayana is sitting, you're lying down, and he's also having a favorable disposition towards me. He doesn't say don't come and come later, never. Anytime you go, yeah. So, Narayana, I have got a question. Bolo, always available. I have all the knowledge, but I don't know what your Maya is. Can you tell me what your Maya is? What is this Maya? Okay, and you know the story, because of which Ramchandra ji and Sita ji Narayana got cursed, and he had to be born as Ram, and Sita ji, Lakshmi had to be born as Sita. See? So don't ever take for granted your mind. Ever be alert that it is ever dedicated to the feet of the Lord. That's the price we have to pay. Not you, me also. Any seeker who wants salvation, liberation, the price that we have to pay is every moment of our existence, our mind is ever dedicated, thinking of, remembering the feet of the Lord. Because only Ishvara, because he is the Lord, Ishvara, Jagannatha, only he can stop the fickleness of the Shakti. How does Shakti express? Sometimes she is manifest. How she is manifest? Sattva, Rajas, Tamas. When she is unmanifest, she is unmanifest. She doesn't trouble you. But when she is manifest, Sattva, Rajas, Tamas, at a very personal level, you can see that Sattva, Rajas, Tamas is expressed as waking is the Sattva state, dream is the Rajasic state, and deep sleep is the Tamasic state. And this is going on incessantly. Question is, you accept yourself as the waker, dreamer and sleeper, or you accept as the one who is the witness of the three? If you can't accept yourself as the witness of the three, hold on to the feet of the Lord. He will make sure that you have that vision. He will make you, by surrendering to Him, you will recognize that you are the Sakshi. That is His grace. Now, having made the request, having made the stuti, now he stops. Gandharva stops. That may your Maya not affect me. May this Lord Ram with the birch clothes, the tree bark clothes, and the bow and arrow in his hand, with the hair all tied up and in the jata, such a vision, such a picture should ever dwell in my heart. This is his request. He doesn't want anything else. Shri Rama Uvacha Tushtoham Deva Gandharva Bhaktya Stutya Cha Te Nagha Yahi Me Paramam Sthanam Yogi Gamyam Sanatanam Japanti Ye Nityamananya Buddhya Bhaktya Twaduktam Stavama Gamoktam Te Jnana Sambhuta Bhavam Vihaya Mam Vanti if someone is telling you, Swamiji, you are so great, Swamiji, you are so handsome, Swamiji, you are so beautiful, Swamiji, your dadi is good, Swamiji, 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 keep adding adjectives. Why should I say? You should say. How will you feel? Normally, normal person, how does he feel? He cringes inside. नहीं यार नहीं काफी है काफी है काफी है है कि नहीं? Because we feel that we are not worthy of that praise. If someone says thank you also, नहीं 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 यार क्या बोल रहा है, जरूरत क्या है thank you की? We don't feel that we are worthy of that. What should be our response? What will be the correct response? If someone is insulting you, if someone is praising you, what should be your response? Huh?
No reaction.
No reaction. Remain sakshi. Don't react. Ramchandra ji will, whether he was being crowned a prince, as the crown prince, or he was being sent to sannyas, he had a smile on his face. No disturbance. You may fool others by having a smile on the face, but resentment in your heart, that should not happen. That will not happen only if you have sorted out who you are, as we are explaining. Very, very important. When you are having, when you are at least giving it a go that everything is nothing but Lord's Leela, then there is no reaction. Then you accept everything that is coming or not coming. So here Sri Ram replied, O celestial Gandharva, I am highly pleased by your devotion. Suddenly now he is not taking a position of a human being. See? So when the stuti is being done, Ramchandra ji is no longer Dasharatha's son. Ramchandra ji is no longer Sita's pati. Ramchandra ji is no longer Lakshmana's brother. Suddenly, when such a praise is given, what was told? You remember the praise? That Ramchandra ji is the creator of the whole creation and the material of the whole creation. There is nothing outside of you. If someone invokes this, he is singing the stuti, Ramchandra ji is listening, and then he is thinking, yeah, I am the all-pervasive Dasharatha's son. Sabotage. At that time you have to live. Those words are coming to you and you have to raise your status of who you are within your own self. Yes, you are everything. You are the husband also, you are the son also, you are the man also, you are the brother also, you are the, born through the divine Paisam also. You are the Sakshi also, you are the God, Ishvara also, you are the Parabrahma also. But which Parabrahma, if he takes the position of Parabrahma, he cannot answer him anything. If he takes the position of Sita's pati, he cannot answer because he did not pray to Sita's pati. See? So Ramchandra ji forgot all his relationships at that moment, and then only this type of answer will come, that I am highly pleased by your devotion. Nowhere he shows that he is God in the entire Ramayana, isn't it? And yet here he is saying that I am highly pleased by your devotion. Dekho. So you all also do the same thing. In front of Patni, you will be the Pati. In front of children, you will be the parent. In the office, you will be the employee. You are taking positions. But if someone says, you are the bestest person I have come across in my life. don't cringe at that time. Grow. But don't say yes. It took you so long to recognize. People like me will answer like that. Not like that. So, O Gandharva, I am highly pleased with your devotion. Where are we? Oh, yeah. And prayers. O Anagha, Anagha means the one who is free of all sins, sinless. You go to my Sanatan abode, the eternal, truthful and supreme abode of the Lord. So Ramchandra's abode is what? We call it Saket, isn't it? But here he is saying Sanatan. Sanatan means eternal. Go to my eternal abode. Those people who would daily repeat these prayerful hymns or stotras of yours, which can provide liberation and deliverance with deep conviction, faith, belief and devotion, shall attain my eternal supreme form, which is an embodiment of wisdom and enlightenment at the end of death. That means when the physical form concludes. Then, even while doing all the works, duties, assigned to him as per his destiny of this mundane world. So while living in the world, while doing your duties, keep chanting the Gandharva Stuti and understand it and imbibe it. And that imbibing it will only get imbibed if you have these qualities, as Ramchandraji is saying that, where are we? With deep conviction, faith, belief and devotion. I already talked about this. See? So this is now, so many stutis have come before. Yet one more. See? ये अध्यात्म रामायण का ये मजा है. In Tulsi Ramayana or in what is that? Valmiki Ramayana, you don't get all these things. Here, how that story of Ramayana can be applied in our daily life, and how these are the incidences which are not told, that he was a Gandharva and everything was. Have you read Valmiki or Tulsi Ramayana? Is it given there? I can't remember. Kabandha is given, but that he became Gandharva is not given. They only show the light going out and merging into the Lord. That's it. So with this, the 9th chapter of the Aranyakand concludes, and now we come into another beautiful incident of Ramayana, without which Ramayana is not complete, and that is the Shabari Prasanga. Shabari, she was that uneducated, from a low community, and we'll read what Mahadev is saying. So Aranyakand, Canto 10, Sri Ram's meeting with Shabari. Shri Mahadeva Uvacha. Remember, the whole Adhyatma Ramayana is a dialogue between Shri Mahadev and Parvati, Uma. And he is telling, remember how it started? Remember? Bhul gaye. How it started?
He was meditating and she asked.
Mahadev was meditating and Parvati ji is standing in front. He's still meditating. Still meditating. Payal still meditating. This is, I am so beautiful standing in front of him and he is not even appreciating. Then when eventually he opens his eyes, She is not out of jealousy, huh? We will say out of jealousy and then we laugh it away. She is saying out of genuineness. What is so intoxicating that my husband is not looking at me? What is that on which he is contemplating, meditating, remembering? I also want to know that. And then he says, I am meditating on Sri Ram. And then the whole story, Adhyatma Ramayana, has begun. And just like you did not know any of these stories, you did not know that Sita said that I gave form to Ram, I made Ram who is Ram, whoever he is. All that you also didn't know. You didn't know about the Gandharva. You did not know about so many things in this Adhyatma Ramayana. Similarly, Parvati ji also did not know. And as she is listening to the story of Sri Ram, her devotion and love and surrender to Sri Ram is reaching greater and greater heights. So should happen with us also. Shri Mahadeva Uvacha Labdhavaram Sagandharvaha Prayasyan Ramam Abravit Shabaryaste Puro Bhage Ashrame Raghunandana Bhaktya Tvat Kamale Bhakti Marga Visharada Tam Prayahi Mahabhaga Sarvam Te Kathayishyati Ityuktva Prayayau Kopi Sopi Vimone Narka Varchasa Vishnu Padam Ramanamasma Ramanamaha Ramanama Smarane Falamidrusham. Lord Shiva said, O Parvati, O darling, having received the required blessings and while going to heaven, that Gandharva Kabandha said, O Raghunandana, Sri Ram, Shabri lives in a hermitage not far from here. He gives the message. See how when you are in, just digress a bit, when you are in tune with creation, when you are not having likes and dislikes, when you are not having any desire, his highest desire is, I must find my Sita, who is his potentiality. See? All people are, if you have patience, Shirdi Bhagavan says, Shraddha Saburi, have faith and have patience. It's already few months. He's left Panchavati and come. Who came first in his life? He was asking the questions to everyone. Trees, have you seen Sita? Bushes, have you seen Sita? Fruits, flowers, have you seen Sita? Stones, have you seen Sita? Nobody answered. Then who came in his life? Jatayu came. And after Jatayu, that was the first thing. He felt at peace within himself that he was missing doing the Shraddha of his father. And now Jatayu is Pita Tulya, equal to his father. And he was able to do the last rites of it. That settled him down. He stopped crying. He stopped lamenting. And now suddenly he came back to being himself and he's moving around. Lakshman also gives him some knowledge in between. Lakshman Gita came, no? And Kabandha came. You may think why this bad event has happened in my life. Oh my God, I am caught up in his long arms. How will I escape? Blah, 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 blah. But he did not doubt his potential. He killed him. And what came out of it? Blessings. Not only praise, not only a recognition of who we, that recognition may be for Gandharva, but it was a reminder to Ram not to live at a body identification level. That you are Parabrahma Paramatma. You are also Parabrahma Paramatma. You have come to this satsang. We are reminding you that. You hear, you nod, and afterwards you forget. See? So Ramchandraji was lamenting when he was reminded by the Gandharva. Suddenly he remembered his original self as a result of that stuti. See? उस समय ये नहीं बोलना है गंधर्व थैंक यू वेरी मच आई हैड फॉरगॉटन माई सेल्फ थैंक यू फॉर रिमाइंडिंग मी देन यू आर अंडरमाइनिंग योर सेल्फ accept, keep moving on. And automatically now that fellow is automatically guiding to the next padav, the next juncture of the journey of Sri Ram. Destiny is unfolding. It is meant to happen. Sita was meant to be abducted. Curse was there. Isn't it? Ramchandraji was meant to cry for Sita. Curse was there of Naradji. Connect everything. See? So destiny is for this body. But who you are, the consciousness, you don't have to lose that plot. Let the body go through its destiny. See? You cannot stop what is going to come in your life. And even if you desire what is not going to come in your life, you cannot make it come. You can, I'm not saying you can't, but then consequences are there. If you put all your energies into wanting that. Best is keep flowing. Keep in tune with Lord Shri Ram. अभी बस कार में आ रहे थे Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram. Continuously it is good. चलते रहने दो. Automatically you will be in tune with creation. What do you mean by tune with creation? As the mind tunes in with Shri Ram, automatically the whole creation is in your mind only. If that mind is integrated, then you, in the outside world, others will notice, or you will also notice, till you are not perfected, realize that you are the perfect one, that you are at the right place, at the right time, with the right people, with the right circumstances, with the right experiences. Because you are neither for this nor for that. You are not wanting this or not wanting that. You are just Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. This is the power of integration, synchronization of your mind. A synchronized mind is automatically all your chakras are in integrity. सब के सब वाइब्रेट कर रहे हैं. पर तुम्हारा उसके ऊपर यू आर नॉट इंटरेस्टेड इन कुंडलिनी, यू आर नॉट इंटरेस्टेड इन एनीथिंग एल्स. It's just a recognition here and there in the initial stages that yeah, I'm in the right place at the right time. Everything is going on. Those who came to Chardham, you saw everywhere. It was just happening. We didn't. They used to ask me questions, Swamiji, what is going? I don't know. My answer used to be only I don't know. Because seriously, sincerely, I don't know. When it happens, we will deal with it, no? Right now, you are in front of me asking a question and I don't know. If I knew, I would tell you. So, align yourself with Sri Ram. You will be in tune with creation. Because you are not in this creation. Then what is the truth? Creation is in you. You are not in the creation. Creation is in you. हम totally 180 degrees opposite direction में चल रहे हैं. I have to do this, I have to survive, I have to take insurance, I have to make this happen, I have to take care of my children, I have to, as if you made the soul come or what? You only created the body, that soul has come with its own destiny. As much as you may do, that soul will go on the journey that soul is meant to go through. And if you impose your will, there maybe in childhood the child will not react, that soul will not react. But as they grow up, then they'll say, Dad, keep your hand in your pocket. Don't take it out of the pocket. Otherwise, I will take it off and pluck it and put it into your pocket. कितनों ने अपने डैडी के हाथ पकड़े हैं? See, oh Raghunandan, Sri Ram, Shabari lives in a hermitage in the yonder, meaning not far away. Since she has great affection for your holy feet, she is expert in the path of devotion. Bhaktya tvatpada kamale bhakti marga visharada tam prayahi mahabhaga sarvam te kathayishyati. And therefore, please go there and she will tell you sarvam te kathayishyati. She will tell you everything. Where did she get this knowledge? How did she get this power of telling everything?
From the Guru.
Huh?
Grace of the Lord.
From where? Guru did not say that please tell Ramchandra ji that Sugriv lives on the Rishimukh Parvat. Did Guru say that? What did Guru say? He just said, go and chant Ram Nam and Lord Ram will come and give you darshan. He did not say anything else. Did he give any knowledge? No. She was only a cleaner in she used to sweep the ashram. That's all. So no knowledge. And even if she heard the Vedic chanting and the satsangs, all bouncers. But when Guru said that you take the Ram Nam and I'm happy with your devotion and seva, that seva has purified your mind, now fill up that mind with Ram Nam, Lord himself will come and deliver you. She did not doubt her Guru Maharaj. She did not doubt her Guru Maharaj. And what did she do then? Continuously waited like Nandi for Sri Ram. That Ram Nam gave her all the knowledge. That Ram Nam gave her all the knowledge. So when he is saying that she will tell you everything, that everything is because of her commitment to the Ram Nam, devotion to the Ram Nam. So what has happened to her? That ignorant, sweeping girl coming from a very low caste or community, uneducated, without any etiquettes, as she started taking the name of the Lord, she matured, became wise. That's us. Are we growing in that direction? Or are we too, oh, don't tell me what I know. I have studied Bhagavad Gita. I have studied Ramayana. Isn't it? Or life also, for that matter. Children say, Mummy, you don't know. Nowadays, this is a 21st century. Your way of taking care of newborn ones is obsolete. Now, new style. And suffer. तुमने भी एक्सपीरियंस किया होगा. So whatever parents had done and brought you up, that was waste. Now what we are going to do, what that nurse who has never had a child is going to tell is the correct one. ऐसे ही है. So Gandharva says that, oh, on the path of devotion, oh, the most fortunate and exalted one, please pay her a visit. Huh? So, oh Lord, please pay her a visit, and she will tell you everything about Sita. Saying this, the Gandharva boarded a chariot as splendorous as the sun and went to the abode of Vishnu. What is the abode of Vishnu? Vaikuntha. When you are, that is the maximum you can go to. Narayana also, Vishnu is also meditating all the time. Shiva is also meditating all the time. Brahmaji is also meditating all the time. What are they meditating upon? Each other. Vishnu is meditating on Shiva, Shiva is meditating on Vishnu, and Ram, and Brahmaji is confused. Four heads. Kabhi is pe, kabhi us pe, kabhi is pe, kabhi us pe. And this way, and he went to the Vaikuntha Lok. This is indeed the reward of remembering the holy name of Sri Ram. Here, Vishnu Padam Rama Nama Smarane Phalami Drusham. In one line, everything what we have been saying till now, in such detail, is given. Vishnu Padam Rama Nama. This is the result. That if you take Ram Nam, you will come to the Vaikuntha. You will go to the Vaikuntha. Same Vaikuntha is called as Saket. Same Vaikuntha is called as by any other name. It is the same. Tyaktva tadvipinam ghoram simha vyaghradidushitam shanairathashramapadam Shabarya Raghunandanaha Shabari Ramamalokya Lakshmanena Samanvitam Ayantamarardharshena Pratyuthaya Chirena Sa Patitva Padayoragre Harshapurna Shrulochana Swagatena Bhinandyatha Swasane Sanyaveshayata. Then, leaving behind that wild forest infested by fierce lions, tigers, and the Sri Ram, Raghunandan, slowly made his way to reach the hermitage of Shabari. How did he know where to go for Shabari? How do you know where this house is? Tell me, Shania, and what is your name? Smith. How do you know this is where to go? You remember the road? You don't remember the road. Do you know how to drive the car? You don't know how to drive the car. Then how did you come here? Tell.
Why? Because Dad tried to.
Good, because Dad knows where to go. Correct? Similarly, does your mind know everything? No. But Lord knows everything, isn't it? So you remember the Lord, you will be in the right place at the right time. Intuitively, you will be pulled in that direction. It's unmistakable. You cannot mistake that. When hunger comes, can you say, "No, I am not hungry"? You know there is hunger. Or toilet pressure is there. How long can you hold it? For some time, but eventually you have to go, no? So did you create toilet pressure? No. Did you create hunger? No. It came, no? Similarly, the breath also is coming by itself. Similarly, when you are intoxicated in Ram Nam, or your remaining as a sakshi, as a witness of everything, then whatever is meant to happen, automatically you move in that direction. This is an unmistaken fact, undeniable fact. And this is called living in tune with creation. ये जो आजकल वो जो बीच में 10 years ago that thing came, no, secret. Remember that video was coming. You can manifest whatever. We don't want to manifest anything and create another unwanted data for ourselves. No, you remember the Lord and He will make sure. He says, Yoga Kshemam Vahamyaham. He will place you where you are supposed to be. Don't have this haughtiness and ego that I know where I am. You don't know. With humility, you remember that the only place for you to be is at the feet of Sri Ram. That's all. Nothing else. And then in the outside world, let Him decide where you are to be. And maybe you are doing that. That's why you are all here, listening to Ram Nam. Listening to Adhyatma Ramayana. See? Seeing Sri Ram and Lakshman coming near, Shabari stood up instantly with great delight and ecstasy. Oh, so she was young when she left Matanga Muni's ashram. Her guru was Matanga Muni. She left that. Where was Matanga Muni ashram? Bangalore. From there she came. See? And for now she is very old. But for that entire time, she has been chanting Ram Nam because my Guru Maharaj told me so. She's matured completely, without any shortcoming in her. That's why Bhagwan he narrated the Navavidha Bhakti, isn't it? You heard of that? But then Navavidha Bhakti was not to teach Shabari. It was a recognition that Shabari is already established in all the 9 ways of devotion. And Ramchandraji standing in front of her is voicing what he is observing intuitively. She is not told anything. What happens? I don't know. I don't want to. Her eyes welled up with tears of joy and happiness, and she fell at the feet of Sri Ram. She welcomed him, asked him about his well-being, and after that, seated him on a comfortable seat. Imagine, as if a long-lost child has come back home, long-lost lover has come back into your embrace, someone whom, especially school friends when they meet after a long time. I met almost after 30 years, I met 1 or 2 fellows in Delhi. It was just like those old days. Tears rolling, and we couldn't stop smiling, holding hands and walking everywhere in the restaurant. So, us type ka. So, she's been waiting. She had faith in the words of her Guru Maharaj. She has been taking the name of the Lord, and now the Lord Himself has come into her kutiya. Ascharyavat pashyati kaschidena. She's in wonderment. Wow, it has happened. The words have come true. Ascharyavat. The mind stops. It is so overwhelming, overpowering. The one whom you have been surrendering to, thinking of, suddenly is in front of you. Imagine if right now Ramchandraji comes in front of you, what will you do? लुंगी ऊपर करके उल्टा भागोगे क्या? हैं? I had one of few experiences like that, but the most stark one is Satya Sai Baba. After my studies in ashram, I went to not Puttaparthi, in Whitefield in Bangalore, Whitefield near Bangalore. So 3 days I waited, almost 10,000 people. There's no chance. But at the same time, hope is there कि भाई Swami will give the darshan. Yes, he gave darshan, and somehow every day I got the place right next to the red carpet. All the 3 days. Morning, evening, not only morning, morning, evening. So 6 sessions. All the time I got on the red carpet where he walks. And not every day he will come to the corner. It seems as if he's looking at me. Everyone feels that he's looking at you. And then he'll just turn away. Sometimes he'll give a smile. Chida raha hai. He's teasing. And when the last session, on the third day, second session, no, morning session, not last, last but one, morning session. And I'm sitting there, and Baba, he came there, and he again went that way. I said, yaar, ab to gaya abhi mere ko. I had to leave. By lunchtime, I had to leave somewhere. I had to go to Ganpati Sachidanand Swami's ashram. So I just closed my eyes. Again, next carpet is on this side. I am sitting here, and I closed my eyes. I said, abhi to time khatam ho gaya. I don't think he's coming here. He's already going in that direction. He's gone some distance. And I closed my eyes, and I said, and then while I closed my eyes, I said, why am I pining for Baba's special darshan? I studied Vedanta, I studied in the ashram. All these 10,000, 9,999 people are there. They need him more than I do. I understand who he is. I understand everything. But these people need, they have their, people are with crutches, people are blind, people are writing letters, such long letters, so many hands coming up with letters, and only some of them he's taking. And I said, they deserve him more than I do. I closed my eyes and sat in meditation. And then suddenly there was a rumbling sound. People in front of me, back behind me. I was sitting this way, no? So someone was sitting here, someone at the back. They started talking, and I heard, so they are talking to someone. I opened my eyes, I turned around. Arey, Baba, he's standing in front of this fellow, the one in front of me. I turned around. तो पहले तो देखा, first view, who says Om Sahasra Shirsha Purusha? I was not trained like that. हमें कहा, अरे ये तो छोटा सा है. In pictures, he looks so big. He's a very short fellow. I said, he's shorter than I am. This is the first thought came. And he's not looking at me. He's talking to this Russian fellow and this fellow, Russian also. And he's talking. And I said, Baba, why don't you come in front of me? He just, sidewards, he moved one and he came in front of me. Then I looked from top. He's not looking at me. He's looking at both of them fellows, but avoiding me, eye contact with me. And I looked from the hair, then face, then chest, arms, graceful, very graceful, and came to the feet. His left foot was out, left toes were out under his, the kaftan type he used to wear, the lungi. And I said, oh, beautiful manicured nails, very soft feet. What about you showed me everything, where's your right foot? Then this foot was in front like that, and he took one step forward towards me, and the right foot also came. I didn't know what to do. Man, everything I'm thinking he's doing. And then some push from somewhere came, and I went and hugged both his feet, and my forehead was on his feet. And time stopped. No words, only tears coming. What did it say? Her eyes welled up with tears of joy and happiness, and she fell at the feet of Sri Ram. She welcomed him, asked about his well-being, and after that, seated him on a comfortable seat. So where did we seat him after seeing the Lord? In our heart. In Shabari's case, he was already in her heart. Now she is giving him up physically. See? टाइम हो गया क्या? चलिए ये भी कर लेते हैं. राम लक्ष्मणयो सम्यक् पादौ प्रक्षाल्य भक्तितः तज्जलेनाभिषिच्याङ्गम् अर्घ्यादिभिरादृता सम्पूज्य विधिवद् रामं ससौमित्रिं सपर्यया संगृहीतानि दिव्यानि रामार्थं शबरी मुदा फलान्यमृतकल्पानि ददौ रामाय भक्तितः पादौ सम्पूज्य कुसुमैः सुगन्धैः सानुलेपनैः. Then she washed the feet of Sri Ram and Lakshman properly with due devotion, sprinkled the water on her body, worshipped Sri Ram and Lakshman according to established traditions. Many of the Shodashopchar puja she did. Her dhyayami, avahayami. So dhyayami took so many years. And dhyayami and avahayami, waiting for them to come, it took so many years. Now that he has come, asanam and everything will begin. And most happily and dearly brought the nectar like divine, sweet, succulent fruits that she had been collecting for him every day. Every day she used to collect fruits incessantly, without tiredness. Keep thinking that today Ramchandraji will come and I'll give him the fresh fruits. Today he is going to come. Yesterday's fresh from fridge is not there. Every day fresh berries she will collect. She had been collecting for him and offered them to him with full devotion, affection. She worshipped his lotus-like feet with flowers having the fragrance of sandalwood. Krutatithyam raghushreshtham upavishtam sahanujam shabari bhakti sampanna pranjalirvakyam abravit atrashrame raghushrestha guravo me maharshayah sthita shushrushanam tesham kurvati samupasthita bahuvarsha sahasrani gataste brahmanah padam gamishyanto bruvan mam tvam vasatraiva samahita. So when we remember the Lord, we must remember like her. She is doing it physically. You sit every day, remember the Lord, give him a seat in your heart, and do the puja. Offer the flowers. See that you are offering the flowers. See that you are chanting his name mentally. फिर तो इसको बोलते हैं मानस पूजा. Manas puja. Once Prashila and Suruj, she was also there. Remember, we had gone to one in Maharashtra. You came to Maharashtra? So in Maharashtra, we had gone to one place called Vani, on a hill, black statue of Kali with the red tongue coming out. And there we sat down and we were doing Lalita Sahasranam. And when we were doing Lalita, I was sitting in the front, they were all sitting behind me and a few others on the outside, but in the Garbhagriha. And as the Lalita Sahasranam began, I only started very loudly so that everyone is in the tune. And after a few verses, I stopped. Because I was looking at the first few verses, I know, so I was looking at the Mata in between. Sometimes when you know the thing, if someone is chanting, you know how it concludes. So I was looking at the Mata, dekhte, 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 my eyes closed. And a young girl like her appeared in my in my mind. And she got the entire Shodashopchar puja done from me while Lalita Sahasranam is going on. And I am trying to shake. Initially I said, where this is, I want to chant Lalita Sahasranam. Suddenly the voice from inside, who's Lalita Sahasranam? Mine only. Give me a seat. Asanam samarpayami. Wash my feet. Wash my hands. Give me water to drink. Bathing. Dressing her up. Everything. Alankar, chandan, kumkum, mala. And then while the Sahasranam was going on, then because there are 1,000 names now, so in between somewhere 108 flowers were also offered. All she got done. If I want to sit down now and I'd want to do it, I can't do it because mind gets distracted. But she got it done. Shabari is also getting that chance. You also, sometimes it must have happened to some of you. You may not have shared it with me or others, but it's very personal thing. But why I am telling you my experience is because this can happen. Krutate, did we read that? Yes. When the formalities of welcoming a guest are over and most exalted ones in the Raghu's clan, Sri Ram and Lakshman, were comfortably seated, Shabari said with folded hands, "O the most exalted Raghu Sri Ram, earlier my Guru, the great sage Matanga, used to stay in this hermitage. I stay here since thousands of years serving him." I stayed here thousands of years serving him. And we want the Lord now. And if he doesn't come, then we've changed the God. I think Krishna is better. Or Shiva is Bholenath. Maybe he will come quickly. This is our Lord, man. Lack of faith. I stay here since thousands of years serving him. Now that exalted stage has gone to the Brahmalok, that is Brahmapadam. Here it says it has died, but Rishis, Matanga Muni and such sages, they don't die. They just go and merge into the divine. At the time of his departure, he had instructed me to fix my mind and stay here. Ramo Dasharathirjataha Paramatma Sanatanaha Rakshasanam Vadharthaya Rishinam Rakshanaya Cha Agamishyati Saikragra Dhyana Nishtha Sthira Bhava Idanim Chitrakutadrau Ashrame vasati prabhu yavadaagamanam tasya tavad rakshakalevaram drushtvaiva raghavam dagdva deham yasyasi tatpadam. So he had instructed me to fix the mind. See, what is the rule of the mind? You know the rule of the mind?
Changing all the time.
That is negative side. Positive? As you think, so you become. Just today only one lady, someone, Swamiji, my mom is so many years old and she's forgetting, she chants Srimad Bhagavatam every day, but all the time, close the windows, close the curtain, I can see some entities outside, I can see ghosts outside, I can see this. Whole life she has chanted Srimad Bhagavatam. whole life she has chanted Srimad Bhagavatam. Then why this is happening? She's asking the lady. There are two reasons. Either one thing is, either because of that, now the death is coming close, so Bhagwan, the devotee has chanted the Srimad Bhagavatam all her life, so whatever the fears or shortcomings were there, he is removing them and they are appearing as these fellows. And the second way is that we don't know which one. Better to take this option. The other is that the whole chanting for 50, 70, 80 years was done only mechanically. But the bhav was not there. Devotion must be there, but every now and then. But the world has not gone out of the mind. If you are doing Srimad Bhagavatam for last 50, 70 years, you remember you came with me to Taylor's Lake along with Hanumant in someone's house.
Yeah.
There that lady used to be there,
Yeah.
Gujarati lady, Rajal's mother. Rajal's name, her husband's mother. She used to sit in her room. She will come out only and she'll cook her own food. Sattvic. They already were sattvic, but she will make very simple food. Whole day no moment in the day was free. She was busier than all other kids and her children in the house. Why? I have to get up in the morning, I have to chant the Lord's name, then I have to take bath, then I have to do puja, then I have to chant the name of read the Srimad Bhagavat, only then I will take breakfast. Then I have to put Lord to, after breakfast, put Lord to rest for some time. झूला के खुद भी जाके सो जाती थी, फिर थोड़ी देर उठेगी, then lunch time, feed the Lord also, feed her, but before feeding herself, she has to chant Srimad Bhagavatam. And she used to feed me when I used to go every Saturday or Sunday to their house. And I used to feel, I must just put my head in her lap and stay there. इतनी सात्विक थी वो. See how you are turning out to be. People run away from you, or people feel that I have come home. When I come to this, she is the mother. She is the mother of all. ऐसा feeling आना चाहिए ना. Not कि यार कहाँ फंस गए, चलो भागो यहाँ से. Because no judgment. Her eyes, that lady's eyes, were continuously seeing the Lord. She will not talk about anything but Sri Krishna. She no worldly topic. See? So did she create? Now I think I'm maturing. I think I'm becoming devotee. I think I'm becoming loving. When these type of thoughts are there, everyone will run away from you, because this is ego talking. We have to dissolve. In the Ram Naam or Krishna Krishna, the ego must dissolve, because ego is taking that name, isn't it? In that name, it must dissolve. In that dissolution, this type of personality then emerges, which is loved by all, accepted by all. Did we read this completely? He had advised me that the eternal Paramatma, Supreme Lord, has taken birth as Sri Ram, the son of King Dashrath, for the purpose of slaying the demon and to protect the sages and hermits. Paritranaya sadhunam vinashaya cha dushkritam dharma sansthapanarthaya sambhavami yuge yuge. He shall be coming here soon. You meditate upon him and stay here. Nowadays the Lord is residing on the Chitrakoot mountain, and till the time he comes here, look after, take care of your body. When Raghav, Sri Ram, comes here, you would burn your body while beholding him in front of your eyes and then go to his abode. Dekho, Bhagavan, the Guru has already ordained what her destiny is. Ordained. That take care of your body so that you are there till the Lord comes. And when whatever you have to, the puja, archas, everything she has done, and then by looking at the body of the Lord, you will, क्या बोलता है यहाँ पे? That you will burn your body. She turns into ashes. The body. Videha mukti. See? This we see happening in who else? Tell me this. Remember? Who else did that? Huh?
Sati Parvati.
Sati did it out of anger. She did not do it out of devotion. Who else did it out of devotion? Mirabai merged into dust, into ashes. Ahalya, she also turned herself into ashes. Because after seeing Ram, who wants to continue living, man? You want to? So what is going to happen to her is already declared by the Guru. That she is going to go to Vaikuntha, she will leave the body here, she has to take care of the body till Ram comes. Everything is told here. और क्या चाहिए? है ना? And we think we are smarter than the Guru Maharaj. होता है ना कभी कभी. अभी जैसे we had the accident last year. So this time when I went to Kumbh Mela, स्वामी जी ने कहा कार खरीद ली. मैंने कहा नहीं स्वामी जी, I can't use this hand, frozen shoulder still. He said अच्छा, but in Australia it is difficult to live without a car. And he just sitting there. Suddenly he says, try not to buy a car. So I got, yeah, I didn't question him. I said, yeah, it will be a good experiment. So experiment is going on. Dinesh comes, Nagaraj comes. Poor fellows, they have to work harder. Nahi to Uber is there at times. But it's working. 6 months is over. Now, 6 months I will not be here, so no need of car. Maybe he says afterwards that okay, now take it. Similarly, at different points in life, one day he said that don't get attached to me, get attached to Narayana. One statement. It's like Mahavakya. See? Then sometimes he used to come, one time he said, अच्छा देखो अगर तुम विष्णु सहस्त्रनाम रोज अगर चैंट कर सकते हो तो अच्छा होगा. They say it casually, but you have to accept it and then do it. And I didn't do it, you know me. Then next time he came, he said, he didn't say, did you do it? He says, देखो पंचदशी करके देखो. पंचदशी I like. I did. पर फिर बाद में I felt guilty कि विष्णु सहस्त्रनाम बोला था वो तो किया नहीं. पंचदशी I did. Then I made it up for Vishnu Sahasranam. But why they say it, we don't have to question. Why thousands of years she was serving. I have served 1,000 years here and you have not given me any blessings. All your disciples have become great persons and they have left the ashram. I am still here sweeping the ashram. What type of guru you are? हमारा तो ऐसी ही स्टोरी हो जाएगा. थोड़ी दिन डांट पड़ गई. I think this is not the right teacher for me. No compassion, only scolding all the time. Nagaraj gets all. No, but स्कूल में हम क्या करते थे, यही अरे खड़ूस है टीचर, खड़ूस बोलते थे. है क्या नहीं? So no, not like that. So here, so we stop here and the story continues. We'll look at the story in our next class, wherever it is held. I don't know where it will be. I'm here one more Saturday. नहीं, अगले Saturday नहीं है.
I don't know. When you leave,
Next Saturday, Friday को कर सकते हैं.
Friday could be.
Friday evening. Ask if people want to come. They can come on Friday evening. I'm free Friday evenings. ॐ पूर्णमदा पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः हरिः ॐ श्रीगुरुभ्यो नमः हरिः ॐ. Just sit quietly for a moment. Bring the Lord Sri Ram in your heart and mind with love, devotion, bhav, knowing that He is all that there is.